perhaps one of the best 2 hours I've ever seen of Rarities. There's something for everybody, but obviously there are a couple pieces that are, this is one of them. I wish I had triple the amount. Ladies and gentlemen, it is here. I'm nearly sold out of Labradorite. This is our Malachite. This is our rose quartz. And this is your beautiful, and I mean gorgeous, tiger's eye. We're at $179.98. There will not be one of these left after the show ends today. So I should start by saying that. The price is so right. The quality is amazing. I'm just giving you some of the basic facts before Carol romances it, as only Carol can. But I'm just conscious that these will all go. It's a 23 by 15 millimeter, so this is large. It is great quality. There are diamonds, real white. All of this is real white diamonds. HI color, all real diamonds, surrounding what is just a beautiful example of today's most popular, most in-demand rarities. Carol, you are nearly sold out in virtually all options in sizes 9 and 10. That's how limited this now is. Let's start at the beginning. Carol, this is a tradition for you doing this style, right?
Well, doing this style with the elongated rectangle, it's very Art Deco. Geometrics are so popular in the world of everything, architecture, jewelry. So this is my third version. Every one of them has been completely different of my Matchbox ring. Now, I don't have all of my Matchbox collection here, but I just pulled up one because I just got up when you called. I collect antique matchboxes. I have so many of them. And what I want to do every time I bring one of these rings, this is an antique matchbox. If you look inside, the matches go inside. Every time I create one of these rings, I'm thinking about an estate look. I'm thinking about that matchbox. I'm thinking about how much I pick it up all the time and I love it and I love to look at it. And then from there, I create the ring. So let's talk about what's going on our Art Deco matchbox ring. This, as I said, is an Art Deco design. The lines are clean, they're geometric, and the ring floats on the finger. You don't wear this ring. This ring floats. You don't even know you're wearing it. And that's what's so beautiful. The style is timeless. As I said, it's an Art Deco style. It's not, I didn't invent a geometric ring. I've only perfected it. I want you to look at the diamonds. So each one of the prongs, these are called safety prongs. So you can see how big the diamond prongs are. Now, nobody knows that they're prongs. You look at it and you're like, oh my God, these diamond accents are insane. These are white diamonds. How white are these diamonds? Well, I'll tell you. The color and the clarity of these diamonds is the same color and clarity of engagement rings. That's how good the color of my diamonds are. They totally sparkle. But those are safety bars. So what they're doing is they're completely holding in each one of the gemstones. Okay, we have gorgeous diamonds, we have gorgeous gemstones. What else do we have? We have 18 karat gold plated sterling silver. The only thing that is touching your hand is a nickel-free precious metal that is 18 karat gold. Let's look at the cut of the gemstones. Let's look at the way they're beveled on the side. But first, let's look at your choices. Adam, what do we have left?
So my love, you can see I'm playing musical rings on my fingers here. If you want the Labradorite, Cangela, did you say 6 through 10 only now? 6 through 10 only, but in total, there's 25 remaining. If you want Labradorite, you must call immediately. I will be taking it off the set in a second. Again, the size there that you're looking at is a 23 by 15. The quality of the Labradorite, and again, it's surrounded by real diamonds. What an amazing buy. So Labradorite nearly sold out. The other major sellers that we've got are let me put this one, the rose quartz is lagging a little bit behind right now. The other two big ones is, of course, the tiger's eye, with all the chatoyancy that you would imagine, and the malachite, which continues to be the stone of celebrities throughout the world. Those three are now nearly completely gone. Incidentally, if you do want the multi-gemstone symbols pendant, I have 11 remaining. 11 remaining. It has the horseshoe, the crescent moon, the elephant, the Hamza, the Star of David, and the evil eye. And just while we're at it, I apologize, I'm giving you a lot of information on the pendant before it sells out. I have white zircon, black spinel, pink sapphire, orange sapphire, ruby, and green Savorite. I just love that pendant, and I love it back to all of these rings, Carol.
Okay, so I want to tell you, first of all, the ring is 1 inch long. I think it's very important to be able to see. You see it on Victoria's finger. It's, you know, it's not a big ring, but it's a very impactful ring. Well, it is a big ring for some people. For me, I wear like ginormous rings. So it's a real statement ring. It is super comfortable and it's low profile. And you can see, I'm going to show you my hand. You see Victoria's hand, because I want you to see the way it fits on the finger. And while I'm showing you this, I just noticed in my handy dandy camera here that you can see the beauty of my Labradorite. Now you can't probably see it as well as you can see it. Oh, there we go. Can you see the greens and the peacock blues? I'm literally in a dark apartment with a ring light, okay? Imagine what this is gonna look like in actual real light. And there's the, thank you. Adam, if you move your hand, we'll be able to really, thank you. You can really see. When you look in the Labradorite and you see what looks like needles, that's actually lives within every piece of Labradorite. And that's what gives the Labradorite that beautiful color. So I wanna show you something. This is a piece of Labradorite rough. So this is the natural Labradorite before we cut it or do anything to it. Here's the rough in the back. This is a polished front. So this is where, see that chatoyancy? This is where that Labradorite is coming from. This is where your tiger's eye is coming from. So when we go on air and we talked about the rough and how we need big quality rough, this is what we're talking about. This is rough material from the ground. So now with my tiger's eye, the tiger's eye came from this rough. You can see how the rough is completely striated and banded. When we polish it, you get all that chatoyancy. All right. Starting with the tiger's eye. I am all about tiger's eye. Like now, really, brown has become my new black. As I've gotten older and I've matured, I find black can be a little bit harsh on me. And I feel like brown is this warm, welcoming, delicious color. And I'm really, really going for the smokies. I'm going for the tiger's eye. And it looks so beautiful on every skin tone. And I love it paired with turquoise. I love it paired with malachite. I love it paired with everything. We're going to move on now to the malachite.
And Carol,
yes, go on, Adam.
Real fast, my love. I just grabbed the padlock from the next hour, which is the big superstar of our second hour. You can pre-order the padlock right now if you'd like. It comes in a few choices, including tiger's eye. There's a black
and black onyx.
And black onyx.
Black chalcedony, black onyx.
You can see it comes with the beautiful, gorgeous in-demand chain right now, that style. But if you do want the padlock, it is there available for you. Here, I have 10 left in Labradorite. Tiger's Eye is the second best seller and is about to go. There's fewer now than 25 in the Tiger's Eye. The other thing that I wanted to quickly make mention of, so that's the padlock. All the big designer names do the padlock. This is the best I've seen. One other thing is going to be that gorgeous obelisk necklace. We are being told that there is a strong chance the presentation is cancelled from the next hour because I have less than a dozen to go around. We'll put the details of the obelisk at the side of the screen, but it is there for you. Okay, Carol, which were you going to do next? Was it tiger's eye or malachite?
I was going to do the malachite,
okay,
but malachite is one of the most beautiful gemstones, natural, again, from God's earth. And the beauty of malachite, every one of these gemstones, by the way, every single one of these rings is going to be different because every single gemstone is different because each one comes from the earth. There'll never be two pieces of malachite that are the same. What's beautiful about malachite is you can see the beautiful, what we call banding. And banding are the natural striations. Thank you. So you can see no two are alike. What I want to talk about is I want to talk about the gemstones in Rarities and then, of course, the gemstones in this ring. There are all different kinds of quality of malachite, of labradorite, of tiger's eye, of every single gemstone that we're showing you. And there's all different ways to cut them. There's all different prices for the actual rough. Again, this is what I mean by rough stones. And then there's all different ways to polish the gemstones. When you see Rarities gemstones and when you write your reviews and you tell me how gorgeous, you can't believe the shine and the polish and the luster of my malachite and my tiger's eye. You can't believe the iridescence of my labradorite. You can't believe the translucence of my rose quartz. I can't tell you enough. Opaque gemstones need to shine. If they do not shine, if they're dull, they're bad. They are bad, bad, bad. They're not what you want to wear in fine jewelry. And so many times I'll look at a piece of jewelry and I see that the gemstones aren't high shine, high luster, polished. I put mine with diamonds. That's how good Rarities gemstones are. They're polished and cut to perfection so that I can pair them with diamonds. I see gemstones out there, many of them, that are dull. They lack polish, they lack shine, they lack chatoyancy, they lack luster. The reason why these matchbox rings are selling out is because it's simple. These are not intricate rings. They're beautiful natural gemstones. They're 23 by 15 millimeters. They've got gorgeous diamonds. They definitely have an Art Deco look. Those big gemstones are secure because you have those 4 safety prongs. But more importantly, it's when you look down at your hand, you want to see a gorgeous gemstone. We only have 10 fingers, and most of us only wear 2 or 3 rings at a time. Some people 1. If you're choosing something to wear on your hands, you want to look down and you want to say, oh my God, this is killer. When I wear a ring,